Anna came up with it because her mood through this whole journey has been from the psychedelic period. It's a very cool girl. It's Jane Birkin in The Natural Texture. And then you have Janis Joplin on A Good Day. You have Cher, with the bangs. And then, of course, Yoko Ono. It's that time frame. So we decided that we wanted the hair to be either curly, but natural curly, or silky straight with some movement in it. But we weren't going to force it with curling irons and flat irons. What we were going to do is use product on it to do it. And for the curly hair, we developed this twister from R & Co. And you put it on wet hair, and if it has a little bit of wave, it'll encourage the wave. And if you have really frizzy curly hair, what it'll do is seal the cuticle and make it into a corkscrew. And then for the silky hair, or hair that's over-colored and over-bleached and it gets tangled, we did one called Pinstripe. It is basically a leave-in conditioner, and it takes out tangles. But we also found that if you put it in hair that's over-processed or hair that is colored and been damaged from hot tools, what it does, it seals the cuticle enough that it'll give you that silky straight head of hair.
The inspiration was a pop-sydelic sort of feeling. And I think it's in the air right now with all the music that's coming out. Like Tame Impala's is my favorite band, and I've used them 3 seasons in a row, but they keep coming out with great stuff. And what was exciting is all the models that were like 17, 18 years old were like, oh my God, this is my favorite song. So I knew there was something going on. There's something in the air. I was looking at art this time, and the pop art movement is so exciting to me, but I was looking at some of the British pop artists and a French sculptress, Niki de Saint-Phal, the Nanas, and those were her sculptures. I took them from some of her drawings.
I always love Anna Sui. She's always rock and roll and kind of a great updated version of 60s vintage, London and rock and roll and all that great stuff. She did what she does best. The shoes were incredible, and the stockings matching the shoes that were kind of rock and roll Mary Janes, and the boy and girl couples were super adorable.
It's a psychedelic show, and I don't know why there is so much psychedelia around this season. It's kind of escapism, I guess. People want to journey into their minds because the outside world is a little bit spooky. Her clothes are utterly charming, and she is an incredible storyteller. I mean, she tells fairy stories every season. She draws in all these different threads. In fact, Barbara Halanicki, who started the store Bieber in the early 60s, is sitting over there, and she hasn't been in New York for years, and she contributed some graphics to this collection.
So many of those models, like the redhead that came out in the cat pantsuit, I mean, she was like one of my drawings. I think the young lady that had on the lion hat, she had those little freckles and those big eyes. She was my drawings come to life too. I always have fun with it. I always want to put a smile on people's faces and, kind of make something special for them. They have enough of the basics. They have enough of the everyday sort of thing. And why not have like a special thing? And I think that that's what people come to me for.
Well, Anna Sui was a huge supporter from the first season of my career, so of course I'm here to support her, and I love her. Her teams around her are amazing as well.
I've known Anna for 20 years. I just went backstage and it looks absolutely beautiful. Always does. Anna's incredible. She's always is, always will be. Anna gave me part of my fashion history. She was the first person to introduce me to vintage. And every time I wear an Anna dress, it just brings back all those good days.
I always love to hear somebody comes up to me and says, "Oh, I have this dress I got from you 8 years ago, and whenever I wear it, my husband tells me I look beautiful." So I think that's what really counts. It's like not that it's the latest and the trendiest. If you feel good and people think you look good, that's really it.